Good morning. My name is J Campbell, and I am the owner of J Campbell Marketing. This video is for those that are interested in becoming sales reps with us, appointment setters. This is for those that are already sales reps with us to take you step by step on what we do, how this process works, and exactly how you get paid. A little bit about myself. I've been in marketing for a little over 20 years, and I have really been into a lot of different industries, but particularly with marketing and advertising has been the area in which I have thrived the most. What I've done is set up a genuine and amazing opportunity for those that maybe you've never sold anything before, or you have sold something, but it was very complicated or hard. This is a very, very easy opportunity, and really it's all about the drive in you. I'm going to go over a couple of things with you, and so everything makes sense. And then, of course, if there's any questions or anything like that, there will be a way for you to reach out to me after the video. So let's get started. With J Campbell Marketing, what we do, first of all, I'm going to show you exactly what we do. The first thing that we do is we market what's called a custom message board. So I'm going to show you what that looks like here. All right. So this here is what's called a custom message board. This is actually a sample board. So our boards are actually a little bit bigger than this. This one is about 24 inches when typically they're about 36 inches. But carrying around a 36-inch board is a little hard to do. So this is kind of a sample board where a lot of our reps actually use this as a sample when they're setting up restaurants. So as you see right at the top, this one here is Highway 55 Burgers and Shakes. This is the actual restaurant. This is where we put the restaurant's logo or QR code as well up there if they like. And then at the bottom of the board, you're going to notice we have ads. These is what we call sponsored ads. These ads are very big. As you can see, they're about the size of a half page of a magazine. So what does that mean? What that means is we have a process in which we provide these beautiful boards for free to our restaurants. And then on the bottom, as you see it here, we promote other local businesses on the on the boards. Very simple process. The way that works is you would actually set up a restaurant first. We do tell you exactly how to do that. It's a simple process as walking into a restaurant, either showing them a sample board like this or showing them a flyer and saying, hey, we actually do special custom message boards for restaurants in the area. And we were just wondering if, you guys could use one of these. It's totally free. This is where you put your daily specials, whatever you want to write on the board. It's totally up to you. We do customize it to your business. And then we do promote a few, handful of businesses on the board. That's why we're able to give you this board for free. It's just something that you might be interested in. At that point, typically you're not talking to the owner, so they're usually like, oh yeah, that's probably something the owner would like. Or you are talking to the owner and you just present it the same way that I did. Most of our restaurant owners are going to say yes to that. We have about a 90% closing rate, if you want to say, with giving away these free boards. The only reason why they might not want one is just that their restaurant is not set up that way, where they use one, or they're doing stuff digitally or something like that. Otherwise, 9 out of 10 restaurants will say yes to you. Now, once you have gotten your first restaurant, okay, the next thing that we do is we set up what's called a location agreement. So I'm going to show you this here. So at the top, you see it says location agreement. you're going to fill out the top part with the restaurant owner. This is going to be the restaurant owner's information. And then at the bottom, you're going to notice it says recommended sponsors. This is going to be a list of lots of different types of businesses and things like that. This is a really key part to the process. When you walk in and talk to the restaurant, they're ready to sign up. You want to fill this out, but also you want to fill the bottom out. And the way to do that is just to simply say, hey, we are going to be promoting a handful of businesses. And is there any particular business owners that you guys know that you would like to see on your board? A lot of times our restaurant owners will say, yes, we know a lot of different businesses that we wouldn't mind having on the board. At that point, they would give you the names and numbers to call. And that's going to be right here on the bottom. And from there, you go on to your next step. The next step is to get what we call sponsored ads, or what you see down here. So remember, the restaurant owner just gave you a list of names and numbers to call. So you would be able to begin to call them and let them know what you're doing. So at that point, you just let them know. And let's say in this case, we're working with Highway 55. They gave me a list of people. Let's say it's an insurance agent. So I'm going to call and say, hey, Mr. Insurance Agent, I am working with Highway 55, and we are going to be building a custom message board for them. This is where they put their daily specials and things like that on. And we're going to be promoting about a handful of businesses. You came up from talking with the business owner at the restaurant, and they wanted us to reach out to you to see if this is something you would be interested in. At that time, a lot of times these businesses are like, yeah, I'd love to be on that. You would set up a day or a moment to come over, talk with them, and you're going to do exactly what you did with the restaurant owner. You're going to either show them the custom board, or you're going to show them an example of what the board would look like, except it's going to be the restaurant that they will be working with. At that point, you're going to fill out what's called an advertising agreement. This is an advertising agreement. Once you fill out the advertising agreement, you're gonna get all the information that you need on that agreement, and we're going to process their payment. Once that is completed, we begin the process of actually making the board. So when you're doing a board, you have an option of either getting 3 advertisers, 6 advertisers, or 10 advertisers. The sweet spot really is 6. And we sell these ads for a top of $5.99, or we can go down to $3.99. $5.99 is good for the whole 12 months. It's a one-time payment, and it includes us creating the ad for them. And to really close them, we could go down to $3.99 an ad, and that is included for the whole 12 months, one-time payment. Once you have completed, and let's say you got your first 3 ads on the board, okay, then we go into production. Once we have received payment and it's ready to go into production, you are paid. That next day, same day is when you get paid. We begin to do the process of the board. We create the ads. The business owners get an email from us to let them know, hey, this is a copy of what it's going to look like. And they are allowed 5 to 7 days to change anything that they don't like, or if there's something that they want to add, we give them about a week to do that. Once that is complete, we produce the board. Takes another 3 or 4 days, and then we send the board out. Now, the board will either come to you directly, and you can go take it to the restaurant, or we will send it to the restaurant owner directly. It's totally up to the sales rep. So, to recap, you'll first show one of these or flyer of offering a free board to a restaurant. From there, you're going to set up a location agreement like this. You're going to get some referrals. You're going to call those referrals, and then you're going to set this up, and then there you go. If you do this process exactly like this, then you are going to get paid very quickly. I have seen several reps do this in one day and create a whole board in one day and be ready to go. I've seen people do it in a couple days. I've seen people do it in a couple hours. But you do want to follow this step by step. So show the board or show a flyer, get the restaurant to sign up, call the advertiser options or referrals, get that set up, then we create the board. It's that simple. Very, very simple process. The beautiful thing about this is it's a win-win situation. The restaurants win because they get a board to put their, whatever they want to put on it. It's a win-win for the business because every person that goes into that restaurant is going to see that ad to drive customers to them. And then it's a win-win for you because you get paid for doing it. All right. So let's talk about onboarding and what's expected. So when you onboard with us, let's say you're just getting started with us. The first step is you're going to get an email from me. It's going to go over a lot of information. And then we're going to set you up in our CRM system. And what keeps tracks of, appointments, sales, those types of things. And then we're going to do a quick follow call with you and I to answer any questions and to get you going. Now, as a rep, it's highly recommended. Now, you are a 1099 independent contractor, but it is very highly recommended that you are actively presenting this opportunity to restaurants on a day-to-day basis. It's not so much you're trying to hit a sales goal. It's all about the continual promotion of what you're doing. So you can say, hey, I'm going to talk to 5 restaurants a day. If you go talk to 5 restaurants a day, you're going to get a sign up from a restaurant, you're going to get advertisements, and then you're going to get paid. So we will set up what that's going to look like with you to know, hey, yes, I'm going to do 3 pitches a day. I'm going to do 5 pitches a day. We do that individually with each rep to see, what you're going to be doing. That way, we're here to support you to get everything completed for that business. All right. As soon as you get this down, it's all about repeat. I have several reps that are doing multiple restaurants at one time. They're doing 2 or 3 restaurants, in the week. It's totally up to your effort and what you want to do. It's to make this work for you, you do have to be consistent. It can't be like, hey, I'm gonna call a restaurant today and then one next week, stuff like that. You're not going to really see the best of results doing it that way. You want to be consistent every day, reaching out to different restaurants every day, and then setting up new restaurants every day. Like I said, you're going to see a lot of restaurants that are going to want to get one of these free boards. So it is very, very profitable. And, it's an exciting opportunity for those that, are interested, or for you guys that are already doing it. This is just kind of a quick repeat training, just to let you guys know, out of those 3-step processes, if you're not doing it that way, then that might be a reason why it's a little hard or harder. So you just want to do that step by step. Get the restaurant, get the referrals, call those referrals, and get paid. All right. One thing that I would recommend to all you guys that are selling and to those that are just getting ready to sell, once you do get your first deal, I would highly recommend that you get a sample board like this, because that will help with going in and talking to restaurants. Yes, people sign up with just the flyers, but when they see this beautiful board right in front of them, a lot of times they're like, ooh, yes, I want one of those. These are dry erase boards. They can use the markers or chalk or whatever and wipe them right off. It's really beautiful boards. So I would highly recommend, once you get your first sale, just to order a secondary board. So you get the one board for the restaurant, but get a secondary board. We'll tell you exactly how much that will cost. I believe it's like $125. But that way you have a board yourself, and you have a board of a restaurant you just helped. So that will be able to help you with your selling. Okay. Lastly, I'm going to talk about bonuses. So I do weekly bonuses for top salespeople. I also do monthly bonuses for our top salesperson. And then we do certain promotions to help out with advertising. We have partnered with a team, a company that offers discounts to restaurants, discounts to travel, discounts to free vacations, getaways, things like that. So we do offer specific benefits and goals, specific bonuses and things to our reps, along with our advertisers for signing up. Going forward with this, I just wanted to kind of make a quick call or quick video just to go over this with you real quick. We do host weekly conferences, calls that you can call in and get training and answer any questions for you. You will get an email or text message every week to let you know when we are having those calls and those texts. Last thing I wanted to show you is our boards. So or not our boards, but our magnetic menus. So a lot of times when we set up a restaurant with a board, we end up selling them again on something. And what that is these. These are called magnetic menus. As you can see, there's advertisings on them, and then there's a menu in the middle. This might be upside down. There's a menu in the middle. Maybe I had it right the first time. And then there's the magnetics on the back. These are really big. These are not your small little things. But we go a second round with our businesses and sometimes our restaurants. And that once we completed the board, we say, hey, how would you guys like 1,000 of these for free? And if you're interested in getting 1,000 of these for free, we do the same thing. We set up the location agreement again for the magnets, and then we reach out to the advertisers, some of the ones we've already worked with, and then get new ones as well. So I'm very excited for you to be with J Campbell Marketing. We're excited for you to be here. We are here for you to help you to succeed and to get your first paycheck and to continue to get you paid every week working with us. Far as the structure of pay, you can make anywhere between as little as $500 on one board up to $2,500 on a board. So I will send over to you, especially your new people, that bonus structure or that commission structure for you. Well, thanks for listening in. If there's any questions, please reach out to me. You can also call me at 402-906-3343. Our website, of course, is jcampbellmarketing.com, and I look forward to working with all of you. Have a great day.